and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Charmaine, and today this is my June reset. So this is my first half of the year reset is what I'm going to work on this month. I actually was watching somebody else's video and they kind of had not even something close to this, but the idea popped into my mind. And I'm assuming that it's probably been out there before on YouTube and I just haven't seen it. But since this is the first 6 months of the year that we are finally done, in a nice way. That's how I think of this year so far. But since we're finally done that, I'm going to go into the second half of the year on a reset. I'm going to reset my mindset. I'm going to work on some goals. I'm going to set some new goals for myself. I'm going to talk about the stuff that I worked on like the last 6 months and like what didn't work and all of that kind of thing. Because I had a couple of things not work and I had a couple of things work pretty well, but you know, sometimes you just need to like reset your mindset, and it doesn't have to be at any specific time of the year. Like it doesn't have to be the first day of the year for it to be a reset. It can be any time in the year, but I am going to start it in June since that's like the 6th month of the year. So it's like the middle of the year kind of cutoff thing. And technically I should probably be starting this in July because that's like the first technical 6 months done, but whatever, I'm doing it in June because that's how I am. So I have this legend planner that I got from Amazon. It has like different months in it. It has like if you can keep track of your months, like how your month went, and you can explain everything that happened. It's not dated, so you can fill it in as you go. And then it also has like these weekly kind of setup things. I'm trying to find an empty one so I can show you. These weekly kind of setups where you have like your whole entire week where you can write stuff out, and then kind of your plans and your goals for that week. So I started working on mine in May, and then I kind of didn't end up working on it. I worked on it for like 1 week, and then I just was like, oh, okay, 1 week, woohoo, and then, pew, you know, because I like to do that sometimes. I like to really set myself up to fail. I'm joking, but I like kind of set myself up to like not do it anymore. Pardon me, because I get really excited about it and then I don't end up doing it. So I did end up doing this was my May spread. I do have some like personal stuff on the side here, but I did a Scooby-Doo theme there for myself. And then for June, I ended up doing, what is this? Not Moana. It's the Magical family. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what it's called now. But it's these guys. There's Maribel. We Don't Talk About Bruno. That song. What are they called? Why can't I think of it? Oh, who knows? This brain, I tell you. There's something happening and it's getting forgetful. Anyways, this is what I'm working with, is what I set up for this month. I have listed like my schedule, what I'm working, what shift I'm working, if it's AM or PM. We're going to celebrate our first night in our new house, which like now it's 5 years. We're actually going to renew our mortgage pretty soon. So we're going to be dealing with that for the first time ever. I have like, I want to work on some major goals here on my mortgage and my savings account. And then I have a couple of different like things I want to do this month. I want to do more walking because I need to like work on my physical health. Things I want to avoid are not cleaning. And also I want to avoid being lazy. It's underneath here. There's a couple of tabs that I put over top because it has like personal stuff on it. And then I have for skills I want to learn, I'm going to try to take an editing class so I can actually learn how to edit a little bit in the videos, so I can take out the part where I say, and then I like stare off in space because I'm trying to think, or, you know, not like the funny stuff, but just like get rid of a little bit of this moments, kind of a little bit to tighten it up a little bit. And then also this month, something that I'm excited for is Pride. It is Pride month here. So it is June. I am excited for Pride. I'm ready to go with that. So part of my reset was I kind of did, because I'm just at the end of my holidays right now while I'm talking to you guys. Like today is the 27th while I'm filming this. So, and you're seeing it on like the 1st? I don't know. I don't have a calendar. I can't tell you guys. But I'm kind of did like, because I had my holidays and we did a little bit of like adventures and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you guys like some clips in between so you guys can see me adventuring. But I just wanted to catch up with you guys, like talk about some stuff that I've been enjoying so far this year, some stuff that I'm going to try and work on this year, like for the last half of the year, so that I can like get a little bit better with that kind of thing. So the first thing, what I'm enjoying so far this year is what I'm watching. So for TV, I am enjoying Ted Lasso. We did get the Apple TV for the month of like May. so that I could watch it on my holidays. We're actually, like, I was watching it before I filmed this. We are like halfway through season 3. If you guys don't know what Ted Lasso is, it is Jason Sudeikis goes to London to become a football coach there, and football is soccer there. So he goes there to become a football coach. He's never been that kind of football coach before, and he's there with his friend Coach Beard, and then it's like the trials of them trying to become like the best soccer team in London, and like soccer is like huge over in London, so it's really, really cool. He is on it, like Ted Lasso, the character, is honestly one of the most uplifting characters I've ever seen. I love him so much. The show is funny, it makes you cry, it makes you think, it's like heartwarming. It's such a good show, and I think only Apple TV has it. So that's the one unfortunate thing, is I don't know if you can see it anywhere else. If you get a chance to, I highly, highly recommend watching it. It is so good. Another thing that we have been watching is Fallout, the TV show, which has rekindled my love of Fallout the game. So that is another thing that I have been working on this vacation, was I did end up playing Fallout probably like 4 days. Like, not like full days or anything like that, but for a couple of hours for 4 days out of my vacation, which I was off for 10 days, so that's pretty good. I had a great time with that. Another thing that I am caught up with on watching is the new season of Bridgerton, and the second part of it comes out like June 13th. So I'm very excited to watch the end of it. I love Penelope. I love Colin. I'm not saying anything else, just in case you haven't watched it. It is on Netflix. I highly, highly recommend it. It is super good. Some other things that we are watching on Netflix is Monk. My friend Taylor, if you guys know my friend Taylor, she's in my collabs all the time. She actually was talking about how she watches it with her boyfriend Joe. And I was like, oh, we should watch that. So we do watch it, but I can only watch a couple of episodes back to back because he really frustrates me. Because he has OCD and maybe ADHD. Like, because he can remember stuff really like well, but he gets very distracted by his OCD. And it's a good show. Like, it is very entertaining, but I find it frustrating when he's like, I'm gonna go and do this, and then he like continuously, like, because he kind of messes stuff up because he's trying to fix it in his mind, and I have to switch it sometimes. And then we're also on Netflix, we're watching Dexter for the first time ever, which is actually my friend Chrissy's favorite show. So we're watching that. I've never seen it before. It's actually pretty good. He's a serial killer who like serial kills other serial killers. So it's actually a pretty good show. It's a little bit morbid and twisted, but I kind of like that stuff sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. You can't watch that all the time or else it gets in your head. So yeah. So that's the TV shows that we're watching. We're having a good time with so far this year. That's pretty much it. We have watched like a couple of reruns of, like, we redid The Office. I rewatched Vampire Diaries for like the 870th time because I love that show. That kind of thing. And then some things that I am listening to this year are, I'm very, very much into my 90s, early 2000s playlists. You can like find any of them here on YouTube. You just type in like 90s and pick a playlist, and they are so good. The nostalgia is hitting me hard. Also, I am realizing that Homegirl is 45. So now the new music does not sound that great to me. And I understand where people who are older than me when I was younger were like, what is this? Because I get it. Like, there's a song called WAP. Why? Like, come on. Anyways. I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of that one. And another thing that I've been enjoying here on YouTube, which I like listen to mostly because I'm actually like playing my video game while I'm listening, but it's the true crime YouTuber Bratterstein. I am in love with her. Her name is Brittany. She is so cool. She does really, really cool videos. It's all true crime though. So if you're not in for true crime, you might not be in for that. But she is like consistently down in my description box because I love her. But I have been like obsessed with her right now. And she started doing these compilation videos. So she puts like 3 episodes that are kind of the same together. So you can watch her in like one big long like marathon kind of thing, which works out well for me because when we're playing video games, my boyfriend and I listen to it while we play. So that's like a nice continuous like long video for us to watch, and it supports her because then she gets watch minutes, which is awesome. Okay, so now we have some vlogging stuff. So I'm going to take a pause here and throw in a video. see there, some of the things that we are doing this summer, my boyfriend and I, are walking around trying to see if we can find, like, technically goslings, like they're little baby geese and little baby ducks, because the first year that we were here, we went for a walk. We have that like bridge that you guys saw in the video where I'm like filming off of, and we walked to it and we saw little baby geese like swimming in the pond there, because there's like that little pond, and I didn't have my camera or anything like that. And now since then we have been on the hunt every year to go and try and find them again. Now when we were driving past the golf course that's like kind of near our house, I did see little baby geese there. So I know for a fact that they are out, but I think they're not big enough to go swimming yet, is maybe the thing. Or maybe they're just not like trained enough in it yet. But we are officially on like gosling watch. Not like Ryan Gosling, but like the baby little geese goslings watch. So I'm excited to try and see them again. It would have been so cool if I had my camera at that time, but I didn't, unfortunately, because I was like, we're just gonna go for a walk. But that is our favorite place to walk around. It is giant. There's like 2 puppy parks there. There's a big dog park and then a little dog park, like right beside each other, so you can be in both parks like safely with your pet. There is like, it goes all the way, it's actually kind of close to my house. It's like a big kidney bean kind of shaped park, and it has different pathways through it, and they go by different parks by people's houses. And it has like a big pond, and then there's that little pond with the bridge over top of it, and it has like a little, its own personal weir there, where it has like the little water drop off for the ducks and everything like that. So it's really, really cool. That is my favorite place to go, like for a walk, for an adventure, we kind of call it, that kind of thing. And then we're gonna end up doing like loops there, so I can get like more exercise. We both need more exercise, honestly, so we are working on that, which I'm pretty happy about. And then, so this is the stuff that I'm doing. I don't think I mentioned that, but this is the stuff that I'm like planning on doing for like the first half of the year, is kind of where we started it, because like, I mean, not when it was winter, we didn't do it then. But like in March, we kind of started going, like April, the end of April, March, we started going. And then we're also going to be doing some gardening. So I have some clips of that for you guys as well. So as you saw there, that's us planting my garden. We have, funny story actually. So my boyfriend went to pick up a pepper plant while I was meeting my new friend Brittany for supper. And he was supposed to get like just like a sweet pepper plant, that kind of thing, because we already got like a sriracha pepper plant. And he ended up picking like the nicest looking plant. And it turns out that it's a Carolina Reaper pepper, which is like the spiciest pepper of all time for the last 10 years. So, and like we both like spice. Like I'm a little bit higher than a baby spice level of spice now, but not that much higher, like not Carolina Reaper higher. So thankfully a couple of friends of mine have already mentioned, because I shared it on Facebook, that we bought this. And my friend Sammy and my friend Caitlin have both talked about how they will make like my friend Caitlin will make hot sauce, and my friend Sammy's gonna make some salsa and stuff like that. So they will be taking some of the peppers from us, because the plant is beautiful. So we want to keep the plant. It's that big one in the red cage there. I'll try and fit it in. Yeah, extra pain in the butt, that's what. So yeah, so we're gonna try and like keep it and like make it work with us so that we can like grow some of it and see what happens. My boyfriend also wants to try and eat one. I don't want to go to the ER, so I said no. Like, no thanks to that. I don't know. That's not for me. But I mean, like, hopefully we'll be able to get something out of it, or like try them, I don't know, in some kind of recipe. But I mean, like, you're not even supposed to touch it. Like, you're supposed to wear gloves to handle this pepper, which that's a little too much for me, I'm just gonna say. So, but we did end up getting, there's a couple of herbs we got there. I got an orange mint and a Thai basil and a couple of oreganos. We got a chives, and then we have the lettuce. You guys saw there's like the red and green lettuce together. So hopefully that works out pretty good. We also got a rose bush, and we did get another yellow, like tiny little yellow flowers bush, which we haven't planted yet, but we will. And then we ended up, as you guys saw there with my cat and my strawberry plants, we ended up planting in our strawberry, like actual strawberry, fancy strawberry planter, I guess it's called. So we ended up doing that as well. So we did have a lot of fun with the vacation time that I had. And hopefully I put it in my my greenhouse video so you guys could see that as well, because we did go to a greenhouse. So yeah, we've been doing that. And another one of the things that we're working on this summer is to spend like more time with our family and friends, like both sides. So we went and had lunch with my my dad's side of the family on the weekend because my cousin Lee was in town. And then we went out with Corey's family earlier in the week for his stepdad's birthday. So we did that, and then we're going to be setting up like every other month kind of barbecues or something like that at my friend's house. Like we're going to be kind of doing like a potluck kind of deal, that kind of thing, so that we can still hang out with each other. But like, it's expensive to go out. I also don't really want to go out all the time, like in the public, you know, that kind of thing. So that's what we're working on there. And then for my reading plans for the months, or like my reading plans that I started with, I ended up reading, I think it's 27 books so far this month. I am going to have a video where I talk about like what books I've read for the first half of the month. So I'm looking forward to that. So please pay attention, or like watch for that if you guys are interested. And then what I'm going to be working on for the rest of the year. So I am working on the Zodiac Academy. At this point, I've read the first two. They're so good. I am like obsessed with them. I went to buy them at my local bookstore that I love here, and I couldn't find them. So I'm not 100% sure if they're independently published and then they're on Amazon or what. But they are very expensive books. Like they're $42 for each book. However, they're like 800 pages. So like, I mean, it kind of balances out page-wise, I guess. But I have collected the first 6, and then I have, I think it's number 10? No, number 9, which was like the newest one that came out because it was on sale. So I grabbed it since it was on sale. So I am working on that. Another thing I'm going to be working on getting back to is my one Agatha Christie book per month. I worked on that like a lot last year, and then this year it hasn't happened so far. So that's another thing that I want to work on, because I really do love those Hercule Poirot mysteries that she has. So I'm going to try and work on some, like reading more of those, because I enjoy those as well. And then what I want to work on is the Veronica Speedwell books. I'll put like pictures in so that you guys can see, but I have like 7 of them. I think there's only 7 of them, and I think I have all 7. So that's like a Victorian like woman mystery novel where she's like solving crimes. So I want to work on that as well, because like that's, I think, like, you know, 7 books, there's like 7-ish months because it's like June now, so like this is the 6th month, that kind of thing. So like I think I can finish like that series going into the end of the year, and then the Zodiac Academy going into the end of the year, that kind of thing. So yeah, those are some things I'm really enjoying and I'm loving and all of that stuff. Also, my boyfriend and I went to see The Fall Guy. This is like something totally on the watch list as well, but if you get a chance to see it, it has Ryan Gosling in it. It was so good. Like, that's going to be my number 1 movie of this year, I think. And I'm very, very excited that we went to see it on my holidays. So yeah, let me know like what you're into right now. Like, what are your favorite things? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you reading? What are you doing this summer? Like, what are your plans so far this year? What's your reset for the next 6 months? Because this, I just think it's like a really cool video. I've seen a couple of reset videos, but it's like they're always for the month. So I wanted to do something that was like kind of like I'm resetting like my half of this year and like what I'm going to be working on and what I enjoyed in the first half of the year. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what's happening, what's new with you, what's going on. Are you excited for June? Can you believe that it's June? like I said, so fast. So fast. I don't know. So fast. But yeah, so I set up my calendar here and I got everything ready and I have my like work week ready for the coming week because I start work again tomorrow. So I have that all kind of planned out and I'm ready to go. I had a really relaxing break other than like not feeling good for a couple of days and the weather kind of being like meh for a couple of days. So that was pretty good. Okay, that's it. Please like this video and check out my description box for other content creators. And thank you guys so much for spending a couple minutes of your day with me today. I really, really appreciate that. And I really, really appreciate you. And please let me know if you like this kind of video where I threw in like some vlog posts, some little videos of my life and what's happening and what I'm doing and all of that kind of stuff. Just let me know, okay? Okay, thanks guys. Did I do the thank you so much? I probably did. I'm gonna do it again. Thank you guys so much for spending a couple of minutes of your day with me today. I really, really appreciate that. And I really, really appreciate you. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Sometimes you gotta do it twice, you know? Sometimes you gotta do it twice. I don't know. See you soon. Bye.